network, but we'll manage it. If you have YouTube, you can go on YouTube. Okay. Hello, YouTubers. You're all very welcome. And so today, let me just give a brief introduction. We are going to be treating a case on Oba Adekeye, Oba Adeyemi Adekeye. We have seen on the media. Call Mama to check for you, Yeye. No need. I've just gone live. Thank you, Ify baby. Thank you, darling. See, they've been trending for some time, and we chose to ignore. Yeah, they trended when they got together and married each other. You understand? Personally, I chose to ignore, not we. I chose to ignore. Then they trended again now, and they are trending now, and more or less like the Christy queen, ex-queen, is telling people, sending out messages, telling maybe bloggers and telling people that the king defrauded her. Okay? I want to start from somewhere. I'm not going to start from where they are now. I want to start from the beginning. Okay? Now, personally, I asked the king. Personally, I asked the king, how long have you known this lady? Because me, I know the king. Do you understand? We may not be talking like you understand, but I have known him since when he's my uncle's people, as in. So I know when I saw when he got married, and the person he married is from this my country. She's an Irish lady, but not Oyibo. You understand? Black descent. You understand? Her name is Queen Nike. Now Adekeye. You get me? Suddenly, I just saw this lady. I will show you people the lady now. But you know, our culture does not permit us to go and be not mind, to go and be saying, because in the palace, what do kings do? They marry wives. Only some kings. It's not all kings that I see marry many wives. Orile of Orile Gomo Abiki lorúkọ ọba yẹn. Orile of Orile, that's ex-commissioner of police. He's not married to two wives now. It's only one he carries up and down. So it's not dunuri and it's not compulsory for a king to marry. But that is how our kings are. They will say that they balori ohun gbogbo. So I didn't think it was right for me to go and be questioning or not minding my business in that area. You can see our Oni of Ile-Ife. He married 7 within 2 months. So it is happening. I will show you the queen, the ex-queen now. See her, my people. This is the ex-queen. This is the king. This is the ex-queen. This is the queen. Look at them. This is the ex-king. This is the queen. Ex-queen. Look at her. This is her. When it was rosy, when it was sweet between them. Look at her walking majestically beside the Oloyes. Look at her. You understand? When they were going on official duty and doing everything, she was walking beside the king as an Olori. I will show you more. I will show you more. This was on the birthday of the king. 66. The king is 67 now. 67. But here, see, 66th birthday of the king. Can you see? Can you see here? Can you see now? Can you see the 66th birthday of the king? Can you see when it was good, when it was rosy? when it was good, when it was rosy between them, can you see how beautiful she was enjoying and he was enjoying her at that time, at that moment? This is it. Can you see? They were even talking, they were tagging in front of the people of Joga. Are you seeing them? If you do not know much about Joga, that town is in Ogun State, and that town is the place that they do the best eko. If you don't know about eko, go and find out. If you want to eat original eko, elewe is in that town. Original eko, correct, that you eat, you go back and eat, is in that town. Yeye, all that. Their market day is every 5 days. In fact, a governor that I love so much is their Olori Oba, Governor Ademola Adeleke. Is their, yes, it was last year that they made him, that they gave him that title. Are you people getting me? I'm going somewhere, I'm coming, I will explain some things to you people. So I asked the king, I said, Kabiyesi, what's, your name is everywhere, what's happening? What's all this thing? What's happening? This woman, me, I was even thinking is old wife, you understand, that came back, because I know that the young lady that he married from here, she has kids that are young. So I was thinking in my head, maybe it's the old queen. You know how we have old queens that she's back to her throne, and of course they displaced the young wife. Do you understand? The queen that I know. So he then told me, he said, no. The people that call me Kudi, they are the people that know me when I was young. So he said, no, that is not what happened. That this person, he has been dating this person since, in fact, he said since 2000 and kinikon, I can't remember, maybe 2014 or 2017. In fact, they have been dating a long time. So they have been dating before she got married to Niyi Lawal. This particular queen was once married. Her mother sells iyan in Ekiti. It is an accountant that brought her to London. An accountant. She birthed 3 children for that accountant. She birthed 3 children for that accountant. After much ado, for some reason, how she did it, the house that she and the accountant had, because I will read some things here that they have used in blogging she and the king. She and the king. Okay? So she betted 3 for that man. Then for some reason she divorced the man. The man brought her abroad. She divorced the man. She now was the one that took over the house. One of her child, disability is not a crime. I love you, whoever the baby is. She has a child amongst those 3 that is disabled. So in United Kingdom, anywhere abroad, they don't joke with kids that are disabled. So they pay her. You know what it is when you have a disabled child, they will be, because you may be the principal carer and all those things, so they will be paying you. Because when people talk about some things, you need to ask questions. Okay, like when all this money people are hearing that they frauded her, and you need to ask, is she working? What is she doing? What is her source of income? Do you understand? So I had to try and want to understand the matter even before I spoke to the king and asked my questions objectively. The king was not able to answer those ones, so it's me that I will read from where I got the information and who I also spoke to, and everything. I'll be narrating it accordingly. So she gets disability, for the child that is disabled. God bless you, child. God be with you. Okay? But she left the husband. She had a house to herself. So that house, mind you, money was coming in. Then she, they do this loan something to go to school. There's something they get in London. I think it's only in United Kingdom they get that loan. You get huge sum of money. I remember how I got to know about it is that when I went to study law here, I heard some people say, she went to study law because they give them money. And I was thinking, and I discovered the people saying it are the people based in UK, using it to abuse me as if it's because of the money. That's why I went to study law. And for those that are based in Ireland, they know there's nothing like that. We don't have that opportunity. You want to study law, you want to study entity, you will sponsor yourself. So Ireland, in United Kingdom, they get that huge sum of money coupled with the disability allowance that she's getting because of the innocent child that didn't choose to be like that. God did it that way, and God blessed that child for us. Okay? So all that is obviously giving her money. Now, she was dating this man, Kabiyesi. Then she got married to a man called Niyi. I want you all to listen. I will show you the wedding picture of Niyi. And I will show you Niyi. Okay, so this is Niyi. This is her. I will show you their wedding. This is Niyi. This is her. That is after she left her first husband. This is Niyi. This is her. This is on their wedding day. Can you see? This is on their wedding day. Can you see? If she wants to say it now, because when paper carried it, can you see? When the papers were blogging her and the king, can you see? This is the guy. This is the guy. Can you see? This is on her wedding day. Can you see? This is on her wedding day. Can you see? So she had a husband whom she was, if it is happily, if it is not happily, that's not for me to know. But the guy even looked younger than her to me. I will show you a very recent picture of the guy. I will show you a very recent. See the guy. Very clean guy, yo. Can you see? Very good looking guy. Can you people see? That is the guy. Very good looking guy. In my own understanding about life, maybe the guy wanted to use her for papers. Abi? I'm thinking new. I'm just guessing. But the guy, she married the guy. They went to Nigeria. They went to do the needful. Then they got married. They were living together in London. In that marriage, she and the king, they were saying, I don't need to. Kabiyesi ẹ má bínú sir. Yeah. Because even if they do not open up to me, the Kabiyesi, I then ask the Kabiyesi, sir, with due respect to you, sir, when did you marry her? He said in 2023. Meanwhile, in 2023, she was still with her husband. But they were seeing before she told her husband and told the police that the husband wanted to rape her. I will read it from where I saw it. I did my finding to that extent. His name is Niyi Lawal. I will read it. I will go to Julius, Julius, what that blogger. I went there because I was concerned about what is happening. What is really happening? I'm coming. It is written Jaga Jaga. Let me go and get it from there. Go. Wait one moment. Okay. See? Can you see? Can you see it? Curse Jews. Can you see? You see, they blocked the Kabiyesi and her. They blocked the Kabiyesi and her. They blocked this blogger, Cross Juice. If you know, I'm sure a lot of you know Cross. Go on Instagram. They blocked she and the Kabiyesi. They went to bring the picture. See, they went to bring the picture of she and the Kabiyesi, yeah, and put it and brought the man's wedding picture where they went to registry. Can you see? And I will read what the blogger wrote then. Then, the blogger hissed, Ofaja, Ofagun, Olubunmi is still legally married to Niyi, and now she has gone ahead to marry her Oba boyfriend without divorcing Niyi. Why am I doing this part? I see some people saying, and she's saying, she told this Niyi guy, yeah, that Oba Kabiyesi just her. And I want to say something to you people. You see, I tell you women, when you've goofed, accept, mo ti mess up, mo ti goof. Just accept it that I've messed up. It is a better thing than you come and say they jazz you. Here when it comes to equity, you have to come with a clean hand. You have been dating this king. In fact, that Niyi sees you, knows that you always look at the king gone. You understand? You always look at the video. You have been dating the king. You have dated the king even before the existence of this Niyi in your life. You didn't say that he just you. Do you understand? Now you are with your husband. You've gotten a new husband, but you are doing with the king. You understand? You got your husband, but because the king had gone to marry Nike, there was no way you could do Olori. You still stayed with your husband. I'm coming somewhere, yeah, because me, I always say one thing: when you want to narrate things to us in public, please remember, some of us, we will go and look at some things. It's either we keep quiet and just allow us, take us as a mumu and we follow, or we will ask you questions and you have to be able to answer us. The question is, when you were dating him, we were ten dorayin Kabiyesi, when ten dorayin, he didn't just you then. Ìgbà tẹ́ tún ṣì ń dorayin, he didn't just you then, but he was with his wife Nike, Queen Nike. He didn't just you then. Now, listen, when Nike had problem with Kabiyesi, and it wasn't due to her, it was generally on some things, because personally I still got in touch with Nike's sister. I told them to fish out Nike for me. I didn't go through Kabiyesi. Yes, only reason tí mo ṣe ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. I didn't go through Kabiyesi. I have my reason. If Kabiyesi ever hears this, he will be shocked. Before I spoke to Kabiyesi, mo ti kọ́kọ́ bá Nike sọ̀rọ̀. I asked her, I said, Nike, what caused the problem between you and the Kabiyesi? She said, Auntie, I don't want to go deeply to say anything. I said, but is this woman, is she the reason for you, for whatever happened? She said no. She said she was the one that left the palace because of irreconcilable differences between herself and her husband, as in the king. I said, so it is not this woman, Bumi, that made you leave the king? He said, no, that she didn't even know that the Bumi was in the picture at all. She doesn't even know her from anywhere. So it was after she left, after she, the queen, left the king for reasons between them. This Bumi wasn't in the picture at all. Kò tiẹ̀ mọ̀. That was her own part. Ó ní òun ò mọ̀. Ó ní àwọn ò dẹ̀, òun ò tiẹ̀, kò tiẹ̀ sí nínú picture. Òun ò ní any problem pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ rárá. Mo ní really? I said, okay, thank you. I'm sorry if you ever hear me too, Nike. I needed to do like that because I didn't want to be like I'm hearing too, I wanted to know some things. So I then said to her, then what happened that, she now said it was when this queen, this one person now, got into the palace, that people, as a queen, Toti Binu fi ọkọ sílẹ̀, she has come back abroad as a young girl. You understand? She's angry with her husband. Yeah, I'm not doing again. So the king now came to, in fact, that naming ceremony I was meant to be there. The king's daughter gave birth, and he came for either naming ceremony or birthday in 2022 or 2023 or so, 2022 or so. That was when she used to go. This woman, when she goes to Nigeria, she will go there 1 week, stay there and everything. And the kings, they do it. It is you that will tell yourself, I don't want to be with the king. If you go and be shopping the king, tí kábíyèsí bá balẹ̀ ẹ tó bá lọ fẹ́, so you're on your own. Because many of us will not tell ourselves the truth. You are on your own. You are seeing many people. Look at the very handsome man that you have to yourself. You are not satisfied. You people want to bear olori. There was a time on the social media. Kakosumba ikatojibai. Akomari olori. Everybody. In fact, I wanted to now say, Abi, is there anything like olori Yeye, Alaja? Because everybody olori. All these king, you people will say that they are jazzing you people. They are frauding you people. But kato shedu pakam ẹ̀yin aráàlú òyìnbó. Ẹ̀yin lẹ lọ ń gbé bọ́m̀bọ̀m yín tẹ́ lọ ń bá wọn. Tẹ́ bá wá há síbẹ̀, you people will not be telling us they jazz you people. I say, he who comes to equity, you should come with a clean hand. Then, if it was even someone like this young girl, Nike, that he did it to, that is coming out to tell us, this is the one that is from this country, that is coming out to tell us that the king jazzed her. Do you know, I can even believe this woman that they are talking about, we are in the same age group. They say she's 52, 53. So she's not a baby. Because women, you people don't tell each other the truth. You can't like me if you do not want to hear the truth. I will tell you people the truth. A lot of you in America, bí wọ́n ṣe ní wọ́n gba yín ní Nàìjíríà nìyẹn, ẹ kàn máa lọ sórí 1 year, 2 years, ẹ wá ké padà, wọ́n ti gba yín, wọ́n ti defraud yín. Hello? When we hear the story, many of you have husbands here. Ẹ lọ́kọ síbí. Ẹ ní ọkọ síbí. But because you desperately want to be oloris, you want to be known, you want to attache, and when you go and look at that king's throne, every year is birthday like this, you will see prominent people. K1 will sing, collect his money and go. K1 will sing, collect his money and go. You people, ọmọjú ọ̀rọ̀ lárí tẹ́ ṣe ń ṣe nìyẹn. You people want to by force, you want to become queens. Kò kí ń pẹ́ yín, ẹ ti sáré change orúkọ tọ́lọ́run fún yín Mrs. Ẹ ti change ẹ sí olórí. And a lot of them, you have forgotten that some of them have olórí in the house. Ó ti ní bó ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan wọn. Kẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ wà labroad, that you will not go there, you will not go and do more than yourself. Ẹ wá ní wó lù yín ní jìbìtì, wó ṣògùn fún yín. Because ó tọ̀rọ̀, I will continue to say my own truth. Ó ní tó o bá rí ní bèbè ẹ, ò ní mú ẹ lólè. Orin bèbè ẹ ní wó ṣe so ọmọ ẹdìyẹ mú ẹ nídìí tí wọ́n fi ń pè ẹ ní olè. Look at the husband God gave you. Let's even say the one you left, you don't like him ni. What about this man? Kí ló ṣe máa yìí? Kábíyèsí o. Kí ló ṣe máa nìyí? Ẹ wo ọkùnrin. Ṣé ọmọdé tí òun bá ríru ọkọ báyìí? Ìgbà tí wọ́n fi picture ọkàn mo ní, woman yìí, look at her husband. I will read the story, and it's a true life story, and they blocked the king that year and herself. I will read the story foremost. Let me read that story before I start that part that I want to start, because ẹ jẹ́ a máa sọ àdè máa làjà, a máa yànnàná ẹ̀, ó máa yé mi, ó máa yé ẹ̀yin náà. Only a liar ni ò ní rí ìjọba ọ̀run wọ̀. A liar will not enter the kingdom of God, will not make heaven. Now, the blog says, Bumi is still legally married to Niyi, and now she has gone ahead to marry her Oba boyfriend without divorcing Niyi. Can I shock you people? True. She went to marry the king. She presented a certificate, that she's divorced. And I don't know, the certificate, if she can tender it to the world, is Oluwole, because that certificate is not binding. In London, as or maybe she did the wedding in Nigeria, I don't know, but she for her to do that wedding in Nigeria, you know that is bigamy. Now, can I shock you people too? Even Kabiyesi himself, because the wife have gone, she packed her load and she left. The young queen, the queen Gogon, the only queen in the palace before she came on board, that have left the king. You understand? She too, she's legally married to the king. So the two of them committed bigamy. If we are going to look at it from do you understand? If it is that he's the one that just her, or she's the one that just him, ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé àwọn méjèèjì commit offence, ẹjọ́, is it not the two of them that are not doing it right? The Kabiyesi himself has not divorced his wife. You have not divorced your husband, and then commit adultery. Torí, they say he who comes to equity. Oh, I am not showing image. I'm sorry. Ẹ má bínú. I am sorry. I will show you people. He who comes to equity. This is Oba Adekeye. This is the woman, Christy Olubunmi. This I will show you. I will show you the husband that I said the man is so handsome. Let me show you. Hey, look at, this is the man this woman left and was doing with Oba Adekeye. Do you understand? Look at the man. Young, vibrant, full of life. Kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe o. She left that man. She betted a child for this man. No. She's taking what do they call it? Child care. The court ordered the man. The man is paying monthly. The amount is paying. If I check it now, I will tell you people. This is her marriage certificate. This is it. All her. Wait, I'm coming. Okay, this one is the how Lagos State Olubunmi Christiana Fowowe, Mr. Steve Bayode Fowowe. I think this one is for her husband, the first husband she married. Hold on, I will find out everything now. She petitioned in the High Court Lagos State, in the Lagos State Judicial Division holding between Olubunmi Mombo gbogbo ẹni máa get straight. This is her marriage certificate. Joseph Adeniyi Lawal. This is the marriage certificate. The first husband, I think that's the one that is Fowowe. Màá sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ fún yín, màá yànnàná ẹ̀. Do you understand? And I will be very sincere because mo wádìí débẹ̀ ni. I'm sure she'll be like, this woman. Yes, mo wádìí débẹ̀ ni. Mo ṣe, and I have my reason. Okay? Let me read what they said about what she did to this man I've shown you, the handsome man. So it's a blog spot. They blocked she and the king then because they both were not doing it right. That time, she saw that the queen was no more there. She wanted to become Olori. She was happy. She left her husband and her children. And before leaving the husband, she went to report him, and he was charged to court for rape. Okwe, wo wá arrest ẹ báyìí, wo gbé station. Ó dẹ̀ ti wà lÉkòó. Wo they asked the husband, they told the husband, you are under arrest because you raped your wife. It was, it can happen when there's this in law. I will explain it to you people. If you are yourself and your husband, you tell your husband he can't touch you. If he forcefully make his way with you, you understand, penetrates you, you can report for rape, and they will deal with it like he forced you to penetrate, and he can go to jail for it. His record can scatter for life. And she had a child for this man. Listen, I will read it. Bumi is still legally married to Niyi, and now she has gone ahead to marry her Oba boyfriend without divorcing Niyi. Even the Oba didn't divorce Nike. I remember when she and Oba's traditional marriage photos popped up and we posted. She debunked and said it was the occasion of her chieftaincy title. I wonder what she's going to call this registry now. This is her husband, so this is she when she and the Oba went to registry. Are you people seeing? Because let us say the truth and shame the devil in our midst. Do you understand? Let us always tell ourselves the truth. It will only be good for us. Okay? Now, maybe she will say she was featuring in Nollywood movie. Hopefully, Niyi guy will see it and sue her in the UK by the time she goes back to the UK. Main gist. She and Niyi have been married and staying in UK. They have a son together. Bumi has 3 daughters of her own. Bumi has 3 daughters of her own. She came to Nigeria for holidays and met this Oba at a function. Next thing, Oba was able to convince her about benefits of Olori. Next thing, Auntie returned to the UK, accused her husband of all sorts in the bid that her husband will be jailed so she can go ahead and marry her king. Now, the part that maybe these people do not know is that they have been dating for some time. Are you getting me? Do you understand? So it wasn't a one-off thing that she just met the king and then action. No, it was now that the king, the queen have left the palace. So the coast was clear for her to become a queen. Are you people getting me? So it's not a one-off way. Mo ṣe meet Kábíyèsí. No, what in do ra wọn? Kábíyèsí o. Ẹ má bínú, Kábíyèsí o. bí mo ṣe lè ṣàlàyé fún àwọn matured minds nìyẹn sir. Now, next thing, Ati returned to the UK, accused her husband of all sorts in the bid that her husband will be jailed so she can go ahead and marry her king. After investigations, UK authorities found all her allegations to be false and freed her husband, Yeye. Even before the investigation will be over, she had already done traditional marriage with Oba. So Yeye took it up, but she lied that it was chieftaincy celebration. Now they are still not divorced legally, but she has gone to marry Oba legally. Now, wow, why is she unnecessarily getting herself into more troubles though? Next day, wait, let me hear. Bumi with her husband in the UK on her husband's birthday. Bumi with her husband in UK on her husband's birthday. I will read that. So next day, the husband found some evidences on her phone that she was in a serious relationship with Oba. I told you people that the Oba, before all this, they went to Nigeria, she was always looking at the Oba and everything. She was scrolling, zooming, anything she sees, as said, allegedly, by the husband, anything she sees on that Nike, she will go and buy it on herself. Nike didn't know her, but she knows Nike because she's dating the Kabiyesi. If that is a lie, she should come out and say the truth and tell the world. She was dating the Kabiyesi since Eko ati Johnny. Are you people getting me? But the king married, she too married. So when she now saw the king said, Olori ti lọ, so the coast was clear. There was not going to be any rivalry for her. The coast was clear. And that was what she wanted. She and the king went to do the registry. They did it, like fast. Normally, if they say they jazz you, that means that she jazzed the king also jazzed her. Because why did they rush? And the two of them are still committed legally to their spouses. Not divorced in any way. No paperwork. She had her own forged. The king had not even attended because it was not him that left the wife. It was the wife, as youthful heart, that one verse, carry back, come back abroad. Say they do again. Do you understand? She a matured man and she was legally married to a very fantastic, at least look at the guy. Next day, the husband found some evidences on her phone that she was in a very serious relationship with Oba and they have been cheating for a couple of months. Are you people getting me? Because some of you thought she just saw the king and then when she went to Nigeria, she just saw the king and then she packed her load like a robot. They just her. They have been dating. The husband had even caught them. She was enjoying it. They were both enjoying and committing adultery. In our culture, Kabiyesi no dey commit adultery. Kabiyesi gbese leni. It is the woman as somebody's wife. You are not supposed to. You are not supposed to. You are not supposed to. Many of you, and it amazes me. Why don't we see the young girls? You people say because you are the rich ones. You are the rich ones, then you become vulnerable. Because at the end of the day, many of you choose to go and showcase your money. And I will say 1-2 persons that I spoke to because I was giving their number. And I will say it here. A lot of you that have gone to do Olori in Nigeria, they do pass yourselves. Tẹ́ bá ti débẹ̀, ẹ máa lọ máa swagger. ẹ máa ṣe jura yín lọ gbogbo ibi tí wò ó pè yín sí ẹ máa náwó làùlàùlà ta ló máa rẹ́sẹ̀ wèrè tí ò ní bùjẹ. Who will see the leg of mad woman and madman and will not bùjẹ and will not chop it. Ẹ̀yin lẹ lórí yín kún. More so, you are adults, you are married women. It's just because you people want to go and show. Àwọn tẹ̀dẹ̀ ń bá dìlì ọba ni wọ́n púpọ̀ nú wọn ẹ máa ní wo ò lówó kí lẹ wá lọ bá wọn fún kí lẹ ń dò wọn fún. Wá ṣe bí ẹ̀ ń pa wọn ò lówó wá dẹmọ ẹ̀yin á máa náwó yín. Ta ni mugu? You people are the ones, because I notice it's all these matured women that fall mugu in this matter. Why are the young generation? There are some people young in this abroad. Why are they not falling victims? It's you people. Some young people are richer than you people. Some young girls. Young girls, they are richer than you people. Why are they not falling mugu? When they see this, they will follow the kind of man that she has. And she chose not to stay with that man. They want to go and olori, title, and other thing. As you know, when Dapo Abiodun, the king, is doing something, prominent people come. That's luxurious and that feeling of I am the olori. That thing, it shacks their heads, gone. A lot of it will now happen to you when you get there. Then you want us now, when something now happens otherwise, wá máa ní pé kí gbogbo wa ká máa fò ká máa nìṣó. No, it's not all of us that are foolish. Many of us, we will sit back and say, bring out your story. A fẹ́ reason. We want to reason this matter. Because he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. You have to come with clean hand. Taba gbọ́, a máa gbọ́ tí a máa gbọ́ tẹni kejì. As adults, a dẹ̀ máa fi ọpọlọ wa rò pé eléyìí ò bójú mu. Ìwọ Ọlọ́run ti ṣe ọkọ fún ẹ. O wà ní ọkọ, o lọ ń jí ẹlòmíì dò. O wá kó sí kòǹgá. Ọkọ àárọ̀ ẹ tó fẹ́ tó mú ẹ wá lu òyìnbó allegedly. O ti jáyè sí size kólé. To an extent, you even wanted to sell the house, or you sold the house for £410, or you wanted to £1,000. How far it is true, I don't know. Àìmọye that many of us abroad, we do, and we want to go and use money to entice the people of Joga or anywhere. Many kings like that, ẹ máa lọ ń ṣe, especially ẹ̀yin aráàlú òyìnbó, London, especially and UK. Epogon, UK and America. You people want to go and entice àwọn ọba yẹn. Kò pé àwọn ìyàwó wọn, as they are doing with their wife, ó máa ń wọ̀ yín lójú. Ó máa wọ̀ yín lójú. Ibi tẹ́lọ́mọ̀ ṣọ̀yìn tọ́lọ́run, ibi tágbára yín dé, táwọn ọkùnrin yẹn ń gbé yín gẹ̀gẹ̀, ẹ refuse láti jókòó sí ibi tí Ọlọ́run fi yín sí. Ẹ fẹ́ wọ aṣọ òkè, kẹ́dẹ̀ tó wọ. I will show you many pictures. All the money that they are saying that is missing, I will explain. Because if it is a man ló ṣerú eléyìí sí wa, àwa obìnrin náà la máa ní feminist ni wá o, ìdíjẹ́ ni o, òbó ti jẹ́ o, ọkùnrin náwó ó fẹ́ gbà padà, ó ń sọ pé fraud ni, ìdíjẹ́ ni, ṣebí ìgbà tó bá mi sọ ó gbádùn ẹ̀. So kí ni kọ́kùnrin sọ o? Kí ni kọ́kùnrin sọ? Kí ni kí àwọn tẹ́ bá níbẹ̀, àwọn ìyàwó tó wà ńbẹ̀ kẹ́yìn tó débẹ̀? Kí ni káwọn ṣe o? I'm coming. Let me finish reading this thing. Kábíyèsí, sorry sir, ẹ máa gbọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu mi lénìí. Yes sir, due respect. I know you are my uncle. I know you are my father. I know, but truth, lẹ máa gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi. Mo sorry gan. No matter how, even if you ask my uncle, they will tell you, Kudi asọ̀tì ẹ̀ o. Asọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀ o. adẹ̀mẹ̀nu kúrò. Èmi máa sọ ọ̀tọ̀ mi o. We know that ọba ba lórí gbogbo ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó sá. MKO la gbọ́ pé ó ṣerú ẹ̀ sá. MKO la gbọ́ pé when you saw that a woman that can desperately jail her husband or intend to jail her husband to be with you just to come and be a queen. Sir, ó yẹ kẹ́ má fẹ̀rù èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. You, sir, to me, you are more or less like an accomplice. Irú àwọn nǹkan báyìí máa ń dunnú pé ìjà dé láàrin yín ni. Mo ṣe fáwọn Ọ̀kọ́lọ́mọ àti Kudi àti wọ́n ṣe ń jà, mo ń dunnú ni, mo ní nonsense. Because yes, nígbà tá à ń sọ pé Kudi má máa lọ gba ìkọlọ́kọ̀, wọ́n ní ẹnu wa àmọ́ sọ. Tó bá ìjà wá dé, wọ́n wá expect pé káwa a máa bá yín fi àtúmọ̀ bá yín dáná sí ni. Bá ṣe máa ń ṣe ń bí nìyẹn sá. Ìgbà tẹ́ ti rí sign pé eléyìí tó ṣerú ẹ̀ fún ọkọ àárọ̀, tó ṣerú ẹ̀ fọkọ ẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá tẹ̀ ẹ̀ náà máa gba lámbàsá. Yes, ó tó rọ̀ ní ká má sọ̀hún. Ẹ̀yin náà máa gba lámbàsá. Antecedent la máa ń wò. When people say ẹ lọ check background ẹni, antecedent la máa ń wò. Ẹ rí i pé èèyàn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún ọkọ ẹ̀ tó bímọ fún. You there tí wò ó bímọ fún yín. Ẹ̀yin náà máa gba lámbàsá. Just like if a man does the same thing, you go and check when a man comes for you. Please, if you know he's had wives, or go and check how he has treated his previous partners, spouses. That tells you, ó ní kíní ta fẹ́ fi nà ìyàwó, ó wà lórí ìkọ̀. Aṣọ ta fi nà ìyálé wà lórí ìkọ̀ fún ìyàwó. Exactly how he has treated them, that's how he's going to treat you. Which head you bring come? Orí wo lìwọ ní? Antecedent is very, very crucial. I continue. Next day, the husband found out some evidences on her phone that she was in a very serious relationship with Oba, and they have been cheating for a couple of months. She asked her and told her they will continue the discussion after he returns from work, because he was leaving for work. Yeye came back from work and met police at their house. Then Bumi had called them that he's been beating her, and she even had caught when the husband caught her and saw evidence and had evidence that he's cheating on her. This was the feedback. I mean, this was what she did in reaction to save her own self. All of just ọlọ́pàá pé ó ti nà òun ṣe léṣe. Are you reading it? Yeye is there. Go and find her. They have separated now. In fact, they wanted them to reconcile, but Yeye does not want it because the king have slept with her. You know, I told you people. Sorry, I will be sincere. If a king mounts you as a woman, forget it. Àwọn ẹbọra have slept with you. If a king mounts you, ó bá ti lọ bá ọba sùn, ó ti ṣe tiẹ̀ nìyẹn. You are not ready. Why you go and sleep with Oba? Why you go and tẹ́ di sílẹ̀ fún Ọba? Don't you know that kí wọ́n tó dé orí ìtẹ́ yẹn? Ṣé ẹ mọ nǹkan? Have you watched Ga? Have you watched Bashoru Ga? Did you see all the people? A fufu àbí a vududu that what's this our boy? Adebayo, Femi Adebayo. A fufu àbí a susu. Do you know how much what they go through to become a king? Àwọn tẹ́rọ̀rá rí yẹn wọ́n ṣe èèyàn lásán. Ṣé gbọ́ kí wọ́n sọ pé ọba kú rí? Ọba wà Germany. I've told you people, understand spiritual things. Forget it that it is not spiritual, so we'll be afraid of you. No. You are supposed to know. Olóko tiẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì ló ń fẹ́ máa yìí. Olórí wà ńbẹ̀. You are not ready to do all the one that Ooni of Ile-Ife did. Now you want to do me and my husband. Yeah? All people, you want to do me and my husband, you now went to marry the king. Meanwhile, your source of income in London, your husband Yeye, whom you dealt with, is paying money, childcare support, doing that one. The government, they are paying you money for disability allowance. Only you took loan for school. That's it. And you know all that is that you are doing, but you are not working because of the disabled child, which is okay. Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn. But ọ̀rọ̀ ní ká má sọ̀rọ̀. Somebody told me that if I see your husband, the accountant, I will pity him. That he's an accountant, but kò jọyàn ayé mọ́, kò jọyàn allegedly. That you messed up the man. That calls for concern for me. When I hear story like that about people, I'm not quick to. When I take my time. I take my time. Because why is it that when you leave them, you put story on their head, bam, you did that to your first husband. They gave you the house. The house you people are paying together. You are the one now that owns the house. What did they say? Allegedly. The second one too, you said he raped you. Because now again, you didn't just stop there. This one now, the things you said, I will read it. It's all here. So I'm checking your antecedents. I deal with facts and evidences. Because I've asked Kábíyèsí, I said, Kábíyèsí, sir, ṣé ẹ gba owó lọ́wọ́ arábìnrin? And I'm going to answer everything. According to everything, everyone I spoke to, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ, I will say it. Even when she was there as a queen, they said she will call them, the market women, that they should bring her children. She will be dashing them money. At a time, the people of the society, they didn't like it. They came to report to the king. The king had to tell her to stop. Àwọn ibi tí owó tó lọ ni mò ń sọ fún yín yìí o. Ìyẹn ni kọ́kọ́. Aside that they are paying the oloris and the chiefs, aside that they are paying the chiefs, she will mount money like this. She will give our chiefs, she will be giving them money. Did people like Olori Nike do all that? The real Olori that is there with the king, did they do all that? That is high service. That is all where all this money, I'm coming on, or anywhere. Where all this money? You are not working, it's the money you are getting from United Kingdom. You are using it to do Olori. In fact, the king told me, said, I can tell you one thing for sure. I can tell you one thing for sure. She did the chairs for the chiefs. She did chairs for chiefs. Now, she did chairs for the chief. Do you understand? You know when chiefs come into the palace? Yeah. And when she got into that palace, the queen's room, which is still, I mean, the queen is back now. But as at the time she got to the palace, as at the time she got to the palace, okay? As at the time she got to the palace, all the rooms that from the queen, who is back now, that one occupy all the room. She keep one for clothing, she keep one. So she wanted them to put her in that queen's room because as far as she's concerned, that queen is gone. That queen is gone. But the king refused. And I was told by one of the chief whom they gave me the number. They were the one that reconciled the matter because the king said no. wait, she's gone, yes, but I can't give you her room now, the queen's room. Let me take my time. Do you understand? Take this other room. That will be the queen's room. And she complained about that room and said, it's a dirty room. Is she smelling? How can they get... this one is told to me by another source, Is this... is not the first wife. Who said Adekeye is the first wife here? Glory be. Who said Adekeye is the first wife? In fact, the name of the first wife going is Adekeye. She's in America. Who said Adekeye? You, when you don't know anything, why not calm down? Who said Adekeye is the first wife? Adekeye betted for him. Ayomi, something. He told me all their names. Another woman too betted for him in London. They are born ni. What's our own business with that? We are not talking about those people. We are not interested about that. We are interested on the allegation levied at the king. Is Adekeye or any of these queens, the recognized king, is any of them coming out to say anything? We are talking about ex-queen Christy Bumi. Ex-queen Christy Bumi. That is the one we are talking about. She's the one that have allegedly said she was frauded. And I personally asked questions. And this is the answer I got. Kabiyesi is not denying he has other women. And as you all know, if you go and put your mouth and your yansh down for a king, you are on your own. Wallahi, we cannot help you. Musician, king, cleric, Islamic cleric, you are on your own. Nobody can save you. Wallahi. It is called Ojofri. What you get there is you that knows. If they marry 20 there, later in the end we'll hear the Jasmine on. In the end there need the Okpe cinema. I have not heard where if these people that marry Ooni of Ife now, if they want to talk now, after God forbid, if they want to leave Ooni of Ife, the Jasmine Lamagbo, you are your own. It's none of our business. It's not. If he jazz you, you stayed in the position where he can jazz you. After all, there are many women in Ile-Ife, many women abroad, many women, billions of women. Why is it only you that the jazz caught? So we can't help you. If you are purpose-driven in your heart, you know, anybody a king go, or I can't go and marry somebody that's already married. Voila, you won't fall victim. Voila, you won't fall victim. You chose to, you want to be a queen. You want to be titled Olori. You love it. Hence, it happened to you. There's nothing we can do about it. Let me continue. The one paining me is the fact that I see a very good-looking man with somebody, and the person left her husband to go and be with a king. Was still chopping him, even when she was married. The thing not satisfy her. He still go jilt her husband. When she saw that the queen had left her king, she now went there. Let me continue. The only thing that saved Yeye was the wounds. Wait. Yeye came back from work and met police at their house. At their house, then Bumi had called them that he's been beating her, and she even had cuts. Yeye informed the police he was just returning from his 12-hour shift and he hasn't hit his wife. He was just returning from his 12 hours. He works with NHS. And you can imagine. Do you think of how his career would have been ruined? Do you know that there are some people, yeah, that they are lied upon and they are suffering as a result of that? She didn't think of that for this particular guy. Her husband, he works with NHS. You know what it is? That is criminal conviction. And that person will also be what? There's a word we use will be listed, blacklisted. If they convict you for rape, come on. You can't get a job, public servant job again in abroad. You are cancelled, there bàjẹ́ for life. And she went that deeply to do that. Is that also part of the disaster? Is that also part of the disaster? Because sometimes we have to always think, sometimes what we are as human beings. I told you people about a story. I will just digress a bit. I told you people about a story about someone I know that did not have child for her husband and chose to go and a guy she was dating before in Nigeria. They are based in America. She was looking unto the Lord for child, no child. She didn't conceive. She went and started having extramarital affair with an oldest. And when she went to have that extramarital affair with an oldest, she got pregnant. So after the pregnancy, do you understand? She got home and told her husband that you are the problem. It's you that is not impregnating me. I have gone outside to knock somebody and I got pregnant. Immediately, the guy realized that it's most likely the problem. Even though it's not medically proven that it's the problem. But she was able to conceive. The guy begged this person to abort, give him more chance. But time was fast going. This lady decided again that no, I can't continue. I'm leaving you. Because she couldn't even stay in America. She would always go to Nigeria to go and meet this guy. Eventually, can I shock you people? Her husband committed suicide. It was a well-known story in Maryland, in America. He went into depression because he loved her so much. He was depressed to an extent, he took his life. That kàkà kí òun fi ojú òun rí bí, kóun ṣẹ̀sín, that ìyàwó òun fòun lẹ̀. And it was this woman that took her to America. Known story. Ẹni mímọ̀ mi gidi ni. Do you understand? The guy died. After the guy died, the house that they both had together, she decided to sell it. The money was huge. She used everything, take import cars to Nigeria. Immediately, the man in Nigeria opened a car lot. The ex-boyfriend who was also a car dealer, but his car dealing business was dying until she came back into his life. So she rose the car dealing business again. Now, can I shock you people? After the guy got her pregnant again, after the demise of her husband, suddenly, she went to give birth abroad. She came back to give birth abroad. Before she came back, the girl she was moving around with, whom the husband introduced to her, that's this new husband, introduced to her as the, like younger sister to my friend. Before she came back, they didn't allow her inside the house. That's how that girl married her husband. They didn't allow her take pain. She has lost her husband. The only thing she gained was that child. All the money, that's so they fight. Give me money back. All we, our friends and people that know her, we're all looking at her like this. This person I'm talking about, she's dead now. When people told her then, I'm one of them, and some other people, don't do like this. This now they do life. If you see the way she will attack us then, I can't lie on the dead o. She will say, because we have given birth ni, ẹ̀yin ti bímọ, ẹ̀yin ti bímọ. I say, the way you treat this uncle, hey, it's there, it's going to affect. Hey, don't do like this. But when people start to tell you, because you people don't born, una no wan make I born, because you people get like, just leave them. Because they are not ready to listen. But unfortunately, it ended up taking her life. She's late now. But I can tell you people, that is karma. That is karma. You can't do it the way you want to do it. If God is not saying this way, and you can't act like you don't have the fear of God. Because you will deal with somebody else's child this way, take it or you leave it. Your own karma is right there for you. It's there. All of us, according to what we sow, we shall all reap. So hold on to this story. It's a true life story. The two parties, everybody involved, I know all of them. Okay? So it's a true life story. I just said I should chip in that so that you hold on to that. That is why when I hear stories, I am, as if it's people that we can know the truth, find out the truth. As in, if you know the background story, it's good you know the background story. Don't listen to Ferefe and run with it. You will offend God because you don't know if it is God dealing with somebody. How they have dealt with other people. You don't know. How can you have a husband in the house and still go and be sleeping with somebody else? It is not good. Especially now. You now plan for the guy to go to jail. You want to destroy his life and also destroy his destiny. Are you people making sense from it? And you were rollicking in Nigeria. I won't support any woman. Forget it. If you say I'm a man, I take it. The only thing that saved Yeye was that the wounds were not fresh. Were too fresh. The only thing that saved, and he hasn't hit his wife. The only thing that saved Yeye was that the wounds were too fresh. So, meaning she inflicted herself with wound and lied to the police that it was her husband that did it to her. And the police were, police, if it's Nigeria now, they won't know if the wound is too fresh. For someone that have gone for 12 hours shift, they won't know. Do you understand? Bumi had called the police with the hope that her husband will be home before the police arrive. But then God, Yeye has a daughter who stays in Nigeria, and sometimes when she calls, there is tension in the house. So she fortunately called, so Yeye stopped and sat in the car few minutes to the house to finish talking with his daughter. This made the police arrive before him, and everything could be proved. Wumi's acclaimed injuries wound were too fresh to be over 12 hours. The hospital where Yeye was confirmed Yeye had been at work 12 hours that day. These were the things that saved Yeye. Fear women and save your life. First slide is Bumi and her husband. Second slide is Bumi and her illegitimate husband, Oba Adekeye. I just chose to read that story so you people understand where we are coming from. Okay? Now, after that, I will bring the story of Oba Adekeye that she sent out, and that I think bloggers have been talking on it and about it. Okay? So, I will just get one that is very very, and also read something that the people of Joga that I spoke to. I will read it. One moment, please. So Sahara Reporters has this to say: UK-based Nigerian woman accuses Ogun monarch of marriage scam involving 65 million. They divided it at one point. Some people wrote 53 million for one thing, another 10 million, and then 120 million worth of gold. Then other valuables. Then they put this man there. Now, at this point, we are going to ask ourselves something. What happened? This Rogbojiyan, she and this man had splitted since last year. Maybe February last year. They and the Kabiyesi. Because I asked, when the marriage lasted 1 year. Okay. However, the people of Joga and the chiefs and some people, the queen that was there, she's been there now for 13 years. That's the young queen. In fact, when the Kabiyesi married that girl, she was like Jojolo. You understand? She was so young. Yeah. She has been there for some time, for years. Okay? So when she left, it didn't go down well with those that are used to her face. If you take note of them, every year they do 2 things that are very elaborate: the king's birthday and anniversary. You understand? Their main musician. There was 1 year that I was, I watched them. I may not comment, I may not talk, but I see all these things. That is it. You understand? So you will see Kabiyesi, you will see King Wasiu there every time, and you will see Sunny Ade. Are you getting me? This Adenike queen, the Queen Adenike. So I asked her, I said, what is your reason for? She said no, auntie, I won't say all, but I will just tell you that it's irreconcilable differences. Those were her words. And, it's just, but anyway, that they have reconciled since last year. Okay. There have been people that are so much involved, the chiefs and everything, they are so much involved with the queen that they want her back, even the people of the land. So they are disturbing the king to an extent that there was an occasion. This particular occasion was what bettered this whole problem. Ask ex-queen. So this occasion, it was King Wasiu that was going to musician of the day for that particular party. So this party now, the people insisted that Kabiyesi tẹ́ bá máa wá, you must come with Olori Adenike. They know he has Olori Bumi there, but she also doesn't live. They all don't live there. They don't live in the palace. She goes back to London. This period she was in London. She was in London. Remember I said she has a child who is disabled, and so they get money and all those things. That's how she does, and that's normal. This wife too, Adenike, she has all the places occupied with her stuff and everything, but she was angry. She left the palace for all that time that Kabiyesi was with this woman. She was estranged wife too, estranged queen. So the Kabiyesi called her and said, this family come from London. That is the Adenike, come from London and let's go for this party, even if it's 5 days. Come and let's go for party. They insist. And those ones also instructed, Kabiyesi, if you are not coming with Queen Adenike, don't bother to come for the party. Are you getting me? This was what bettered the problem. Unknown to Olori, estranged Olori, that the king have gone to beg. I won't lie. When I heard, I asked the king, Kabiyesi, Ejo, what really happened? I said, he told me some things, which I think is not everything that I should say, because it's about himself and the wife, the Olori. When he told me, now said, but they fair, and I begged my wife. I told her she should come back home. Ọmọdé ló ń ṣe. Do you understand? He said when he then said that to the wife, that he should come back home, that was what upset this queen. And the queen then said, where is she coming back to? Remember, he didn't know that Olori have told me that they are begged, and she needed to now, okay, let me go, let me shake it. You understand? She heard from all Kabiyesi's friends, all these our friends or chiefs, any of them, some people will be loyal to her too. They told her. That was where the problem started. For she started reporting. Kabiyesi can't do that, and she was also fighting Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi now said, but we only had separation. Now she's back. He was ready to marry the two of them, so that wọ́n máa gbégbé àlàáfíà. The only thing is that she disagreed that lie, she's not going to have Olori Adenike back into that house. This is the beginning of the problem, that she can't come back as a queen or anything. One, that's what Kabiyesi told me. Two, that the marriage between them is legal till they do them part. Those faja fire, that's it. And meanwhile, the other queen, that is the real queen now, the first queen, as in Adenike now, was also giving the king the yale. When I enter back, I'm coming back home to take my position, my bedroom, everything. When I'm back home, she will be the one that she is older than the Christy is older than Iyawo, the real queen. So, but in hierarchy, she has to be saying Yawa to Olori Adenike. That's the one that she don't want to hear, as allegedly. So she wasn't going to have it, that they would do rivalry. She would do rivalry with her, and she wasn't going to have it. That she can't even come back. Meanwhile, Queen Adenike, that one not say make the queen not deal, make she dey a day. As long as she occupy, and she is the yale, and like she was also saying to the king that how can she be Yawo to somebody she's older than? Hence, she's gone, she can't come back. So I have spent money, and I asked the king, what are the things that the money? In fact, she even went as far as calling the princess to report the king. One of the princess, I told you people, there's one of to report the king that the king should return her money. That they do, because the king have taken back the wife and the queen. She can't take it. Oh no, because this is where fraud, he frauded me, came up. Because the king went to beg his wife back to come back home. So, but he was ready. He wasn't going to, but because she was stressing him, no, he decided to choose. Say, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm not going to continue this. You will get a letter, abi divorce, abi, he said it because if you go and listen to some voice notes she put out where she was talking to the Yeye Oba, and the Yeye Oba was explaining to her that all these things that you are talking about, you are waiting for the divorce paper that the king threatened to give you, everything, it only works in abroad. In Nigeria, the system is different. The king is Oba Balori ohun gbogbo. You understand? Now, there are some money, of course, no doubt. Let's be sincere. There's no way all these people that are based abroad will go to Nigeria. Money will not be involved. The only problem is that they will end up saying that they use jazz to collect it from them. Meanwhile, they are living in denial and not telling themselves the truth that they are also gullible people that are desperate to become Oloris. You are not saying the truth to yourselves. Because if we say that to young children, when you are going to marry, don't leave your brain in your house. Carry your brain with you, so that the brain will be alerting your heart that is in love and carried away by Kabiyesi. You understand? Olori. And they said this, our Kabiyesi is a lover man. Shaba. He's a lover man. Shaba. So, wọ́n ti torí yín pẹ̀lú love. It's your business. We can't help you with that. So she carried whatever she's making from London, which there's no doubt. Yeah. First thing was they did party. When she got there, it was doing her own tenor, regime. It was doing her own regime. K1 also came to play for them. That was the one that you saw, Dapo Abiola. Saying Dapo Abiola, Dapo Abiodun. They titled this man that year. Was the Demola Adeleke, my dancing governor. I like that man, not be small. They gave him that, and Kabiyesi said it all her. Kabiyesi said she was the one that paid K1's money. Do you know how much K1 collects? It was her birthday, 50th birthday. Yeah, was it 50th birthday or something? He explained it. If you go and you say you want, say when others are coming, when Adenike was there, K1 is the one that comes to play. Why won't it be like that during your own time? Everything. You want everything the way Adenike, when she was there, they do it. Do you know if she's the one? I can't side you for all those things. So, because I always tell you people, is it not here that I tell you people? All of us, we are married. Let's even put Kabiyesi crown one side. All of us, we are married. If I want to do party now, or I'm interested in wearing gold, I've told you people million times. If I go to my husband now and say, honey, I saw this gold, this is 20 million. So borrow me, buy it. Buy it, I'll give you the money. Àìmọye borrow. The question is, you have to be the one to borrow yourself. Are you lending out that money to your husband for what? For your own self, for the things he's doing for you or for himself? It's your business. It's your business. Kabiyesi also said she wanted a land in that jogger. Yeah, she wanted land in that jogger. Yeah, and the land she wanted was where he is doing his petrol station. She did her own birthday first. She did her own birthday first. And then Kabiyesi's 66th birthday, abi 65. I think 65. That time that Dapo Abiodun came, that party that they did, that K1 sang, that party, she was the one that paid. she's the one that no, she's the one. She wanted, Kabiyesi wants it too. Kabiyesi wants it. But if you know that you don't have the money, why are you showing them your money there? Why are you giving king money? Why are you, even if Kabiyesi gan ló sọ pé give them, I will give you back. Are you not be juju be that? Can't you tell yourself no? That land that you said you wanted, and Kabiyesi say, okay, I will give you anything, I will give you. He has not given you the land. You had intention to build hotel. And all these plans was because you are hoping that the woman that was there before you will not come back. But when she came back, you disorganized. You got angry. The anger is not from here. Do you understand? No, you can't blame K1 on this matter. There's nothing concerning K1 in it. K1 is doing his own job. Busodu. Already cast at him. It has nothing to do with K1. Because even K1 does his own like that. He has many wives. It's none of K1's business. If the first wife is there and he comes to play, and second wife also, they call him, what's his own? He's collecting his money. He will sing his song and he will carry his karangaja. Now you, wey call am pay money, you should ask yourself, are you ready? You or yourself, you people calling anybody, any musician that they bring on board, they will do their job. They all know, I mean, their loyalty is not to anybody. But like musician, why do they call them alagbe? Their own is you pay them, they come and sing for you. If you like, say it's your daughter that is your wife now that one they go sing go kilo kan wọ́n tó sanwó fún wọn ni. So you can't blame K1 for anything. K1 has nothing in this matter. Let's apportion blame to ourselves as women. You went somewhere already, you are at fault. You are at fault in every ramification that you hurt the father of your son so badly because of a king. You are desperately, you want to be a king. I spoke to somebody. That person told me that, number one, the problem is that many of them did not, I won't lie, that they didn't really like Queen Bumi. I will open up in that aspect. They didn't like her. She was using money to buy and entice them. They didn't like her. Maybe because they were very used to that, to the Adekeye. Because the numbers that was given, I spoke to some people. They didn't like her. They said even to an extent, when she comes to the church, Kabiyesi doesn't go to church on Sunday like that. He doesn't go in that jogger. She will go and sit on the king's throne. You know, they said they have a seat for the king. They have not been to there before. They said those are the things that the Araalu saw, and they were not feeling her. How can she go and be sitting on the king's chair? You see, and also everything she saw that the king was doing before she entered into the palace, she did not ask if it's something that she can, he can afford. You still want that thing. Like the case of, how can they be coming with K1 every year? For me, if it's affordable for them, fine. But if it's not what is affordable and they are doing other things in the palace and everything, you say when Adekeye was there, they brought K1. Why won't K1 come during our time? Why won't this happen? And you are ready to give the money so that it happens like that. Who lose? Now you lose. If the king say, portable lamalo, as a wise person, portable none. Even you should even bring it down more. Ṣé Kábíyèsí èlò la ní o? Ẹ jẹ́ ká lo sandoka o. Ó dà pé sandoka ti kú àbí? Ta la máa lo atawẹ́wẹ́ o. àbí wo ni àtàwẹ́wẹ́ ẹ ṣáà jẹ́ ká lo low budget. We can't be doing big one every year. Ó ní ibi tí bùkátà yẹn ń lọ. It costs money. It's a lot of money to hire K1 in Nigeria. Do you know what it is? Do you know how much it is? Because all these millions she's mentioning, to some of you now, I'm sorry, you may think it's big, but I ask, if in sincerity, Kabiyesi, did you collect money like this and say, why? He said, I should ask her to tender evidence. Like, I gave you Kabiyesi, so yeah, Egba. No. It was for all this occasion, and then máa ṣe chair yẹn, okay, máa fún ẹ lówó ẹ, you know, it went to do, then be giving chiefs money, they giving them big envelope. Why are you giving chiefs an envelope when the chiefs, the thing I would have said is that, assuming she came like the way others that came like Ooni of Ile-Ife, how the wives came legitimately, that one she that welcome one, you know, she will go and receive training from wife, like maybe Adenike, Queen Adenike will sit her down and say, Olórí kékeré, bá a ṣe ń ṣe ilé wa ìwọlé ẹlòmíì ni o. As you have entered now, you can't be giving chiefs money. The young lady queen, we train her. You understand? They will still be sitting beside Kabiyesi o. She will, but the young queen will be Iya. She will be Megbewo. Àbí ṣebí, as long as she shall be bearing olórí, I shall manage olórí ẹ̀bẹ̀. But the young queen, the queen that is from the source, go, you will respect her. She wasn't ready to do that. That one will train her. Pé níbí o, bá ṣe ń ṣe ń bèrè o. All those loud. All those loud. It's not like that. Because she's not the first that will be with the king. She's not the first that will be with the king. Alas, you will come out and say, hey, they do you this thing, they jazz you. But at the end of the day, the question I still want to ask, but you were still knocking. So that time you were still lacking the king. It's not jazz. So the fact that you went to report your husband to the police and lied on him, that one is not jazz. Then when you will travel all the way to go and do 1 week in the palace, it's not just all that time. Then when you now, coast was clear for you, you now became the queen. You were now doing, go and check. Let me show you people. Come and see all those ashoke. Do you know how much they cost? Before you know it's gone, all the money she calculated, even though it's not like she cover like this, she may have evidence, so, but all those ashoke is money. It's money. And can I shock you people? Many of these kings and even many more people like that, prominent people, many of them do not have liquid cash. It's how you enter, you cooperate. If you enter and say that you have money from London, you will look senseless. About America, I'm teaching you, those of you that want to still go and marry kings or marry all these Nigerian musicians or clear. If you go and tell them that you have money, you are the one that is senseless. They don't need it. It's not that they just you. You wanted to show. You wanted to say that you want to use money to be doing gara big up. Àwa ti dé, àwa Abroadians, àwa lórí, to make sense, owó wà, kíní kan wà. It's because there is expression. The man say he go take him wife, he go beg. That is what is causing the dupe me. If we want to tell you the truth so that Satan will be ashamed right now, the reason why you are now saying you were duped or you were defrauded is because the man went to beg his wife and you are not happy about it. Let me show you their picture, including the king. They have blocked them stupor. They blocked them stupor. They blocked them that time when they were showing that Mr. Niyilawa. She personally showed Mr. Niyilawa, assuming the police are not thorough. Well done to abroad police. If it's Nigeria now, trust my people. Ayé ọkùnrin àti she lost ẹ̀wọ̀n náà. Ayé she máa bàjẹ́ nìyẹn. And if God was not on the side of that man, bí wọ́n ṣe máa revoke license ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Because for you to work with NHS, meaning you are in the medical field, you could be a nurse. How can they find a nurse, a rapist, and also ẹni tó hit èèyàn? Do you know what that means? That is assault. Criminal charges in it. You will be jailed, and also your license be revoked. You will ruin the life of the father of your child, to the detriment of, because the man found out that you were still having extramarital affairs with your husband. So if I check your antecedents, there's nothing you will say about this king that can convince me. I can't be convinced. Due your antecedents, it shows that with men or with your father of your children, you have a bad character. So what do I expect from a man that you don't even have a child for? How you people, the foundation is faulty. What do you think what do you think, the two of you, what do you think, Emma Abino? Not in terms of child now. This is your karma. This is your karma. Assuming you've done it wrong and you quickly amended your ways. When they brought back the wife, you are supposed to agree. Yes, as the Lordship pleases. But no, you chose to allow your karma play out and allow the world know. Because it's not everybody that will do, let me find out the truth about these people. Most of the time we don't. But this case, it is too close for me not to be able to ask questions. Uncle Edebami B. Oba, I'm just interested in this matter. What really happened? Show us the evidence of how you transferred 53 million. And the gold, I asked, Madam, I checked your pictures. I don't know, maybe it's old pictures that is not on social media. I'm not going to lie. 120 million worth of gold. I didn't see you wear. I asked Kabiyesi, I said, Kabiyesi, so you took this woman's gold, 120 million. Because she said gold worth of 120, even your mobile phone, you have it. He said, the plastic bag. He even said, am I in Nigeria? I said, no, sir, I'm not in Nigeria. He said, if not, he can say that I can come. He will take me to where everything is packed, that the jewelry she uses, they are agbelero. You know, this massive jewelry, they do them. They sell them. It's not gold. It is Shoda Motobari. But it will I went to look at her pictures. Those were the things he said he has them all packed in a plastic bag. That I can come and I can see it myself. That he doesn't wear gold. That is Adenike, the wife, the Queen Adenike, that she wears gold. And he is not the one that buys it for her. So when she kept the gold, maybe it is this one that he wants to show me. If I'm in Nigeria, I can come and see them. And I said, no, it's just that I'm wondering who took her gold. At least let's even add down. He said, no, it's all this gold that they took her to where they sell them. That he is aware of where they sell them in Lagos. And I went to look at her pictures. I will show you. I didn't see gold. So I don't know. Maybe she can just show us pictures of her and tell us that this gold, she can just show, because me, I will help her retrieve it. That Kabiyesi knows me. Kudi otiwa mo ní Kabiyesi, Hey, Mope, it's not good that they rubbish your name in this manner. It's not good. Already you didn't do it well, sir. By a woman that has her husband and did such a thing to her husband, and you now think that you will marry such a woman and go scot-free. No. I like what is happening to Kabiyesi's nemesis. So it is nemesis. It is nemesis. If it is the if what she's doing to Kabiyesi now, if it is vice versa, it's Kabiyesi that is doing it to her. What do we say here? After you all those things, after you left your husband for him, you understand everything, then he's asking you for money, some money is spent on you. What will we say here? Kí la máa sọ? We will say it or her, we will say ìdí ti jẹ́. I trust my gender. Bá ṣe máa sọ ní àní owó wo ni Kábíyèsí fẹ́ gbà after ti gbogbo ìrìn àjò you don scatter am. I don leave husband, I don ṣe gbádá, I can't go Nigeria. Kábíyèsí spend or even dash me Lamborghini. Kábíyèsí kan dey say ìgbà tí mo náwó mo nọ́ra mo wá ná Lamborghini mo wá ná fóònù mo wá ṣe kinní kan. What do we say as women? We will say ìdí ti jẹ́. Because when Kabiyesi was enjoying me and I was enjoying him, we didn't hear any noise. Now tí Ọlọ́run àtijọ́ tó ti wá ń ṣe fast tracking ìdájọ́ sí i, ó ti cash up pẹ̀lú wa. Àwa méjèèjì wá bẹ̀ sí ní oṣogbo sí mi, mo ti dókòdélé dání mọ́, mo ti ṣe kinní kan, ó jẹ mí lówó. Evidence dà. Now ìdí ti jẹ́. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, the two of them are as a result of nemesis. Àwọn orí àwọn spouses wọn òun ló mú àwọn méjèèjì. Kábíyèsí sà, with due respect, tó bá pé court lè ti wá bá mi tí n wá jẹ́ judge as a presiding judge, sà, bí n ṣe máa dájọ́ yín nìyẹn tí n dẹ̀ máa fi gbà tí máa là fún yín, and I will throw out the case. Ìdí ti jẹ́. The people of Jọ̀gá tí olórí ti lọ ṣe bùgá wọn tó ń fún wọn ní àwọn pocket, ó ti jẹ́. Next time you will not go and chew more than you can, and you won't treat àwọn tẹ́ ẹ ti kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ ní treat wọn bẹ́ẹ̀. As a matter of fact, you won't be married kẹ́tù wa lọ máa dókòǹtà. Wọ́n ní ìkọ́ tí wọ́n ní ẹ lọ pé bó ṣe ń rí wá bó ti ṣe ń rí nìyẹn. Ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run lélẹ̀. Me, anywhere they carry the case, as far as me I'm concerned, wallahi, this is the result tí wọ́n máa gbà ní anywhere. You know, when I talk, I will just say legally this is how it will be. And I was saying about Natasha's own. Go and look at how the lawyers also in Nigeria are critically analyzing it. Kò ní case. When I say things, I look at things from the legal aspect of things and not from emotions. I don't deal with emotions. It is my field. I will tell you legally, ní case. Legally, ní case. Ní case. Nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn, wàláì tàláì. Ìyàwó tí n bá fẹ́ kọ́ níyì, màá kọ́. Nǹkan tí what's this guy's name? Òyìnbó tó máa ń ṣe chatty. Daddy Freeze. Can't you people remember pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí rẹ̀? That they told Adenike has a right to sue, what's her name? Queen kí ló ń jẹ́? Queen Bumi. Yes, she has a right to sue her, and they will tell her to pay. Ó máa ní kó reward ẹ̀ lówó. They asked Daddy Freeze to pay for committing adultery. The husband of Yahweh told them that ó ń bá ìyàwó òun lóyún fún, ó bímọ, as long as you can prove it. Ó bímọ nígbà táwọn ò tí divorce. You can't. if it's under process, as long as you've not divorced, you can't. Talk less of you went to bring a forged divorce paper and you went to marry somebody else. It is bigamy here in this country. You are going to jail. Ó máa lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. And I can assure you, Nigeria system where you people did the registry, they ni wọ́n ti fún Daddy Freeze. They only check your precedents. They will tell you that in so case, this is how we decided it, and for this reason, that is a law, a case law. Wá ṣàìsí owó, ìwà sanwó fún Adenike, Queen Adenike, yẹn you queen, then you Kábíyèsí sá, you too you will pay pounds. You spouses, come to me, let me tell you people what to do to the two of them. Gbogbo iti Queen kini ṣe, wọ́n embarrass ara ẹni. It's an embarrassment. We are ashamed of such acts. Okay, what are you people telling the younger ones that they can be committing adultery and you will still come out, and then you people are quick to lie on Woshogun Semeni. But ọkùnrin tó dà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tẹ́ gbé sílé. At least one year, Oba balore ohun gbogbo in Nigerian culture. And you want call, but Oba is not bound on legally married women. When you are legally married, Oba can bow on you. You are the one that bow on Oba. Oba ni to long kolobo Oba, elong pa Oba sun. I'm ashamed of you people. And you just things you people come and be lying. Let me show you people the pictures. You come and be lying to us. We are sick and tired of all these shenanigans. Nígbà tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ń yọ̀ lọ̀lọ̀lọ̀ tó ń dùn, when it was sweet, when it was all sweet between you people, we were not aware. See, can you see? Can you see? See, I want to make it big so that you people will see. It's too late now. It's too late. It's too late. I'm ashamed of you people. You people, you should be somebody's role model, and your daughters are getting older. You don't want them to see this kind of bad story. Mommy married and still going to sleep with a king. Why? See. I look at the neck. I can't see any gold. You understand? I look at another one. Yeah. Look at this one. This another one. I can't see gold. It's in all these pictures. I have at least 20 pictures. I can't see any gold. You understand? So, I will show you. I look at all these things. Go clear. There's no gold. I can't see any gold there. Mo wo photo be 1 million. See, gbogbo àwọn nǹkan báyìí. Gbogbo nǹkan tí gbogbo yín máa ń like rè. But t'Ọlọ́run bá kọ fún yàn, á bá yàn kalẹ̀. T'Ọlọ́run bá kọ fún ẹ padà lọ sí ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ jẹ́gẹ́dẹ́ t'Ọlọ́run kọ fún yàn. So àwa tá a fẹ́ ọba, ṣé àwa àráyé wa ni? Go and stay with your cute, handsome husbands. Àwọn tó farabalẹ̀, go and stay with them. Ṣé dandan ni pé gbogbo everybody must be olórí ni? Àwa tá àwa fẹ́ ọba ń sìn ṣe ká wá lọ kó sẹ́nu trailer ni. I lie. Oh, contentment. And so when a woman is contented, ó ti lóhun gbogbo. Kẹ́ni contentment. T'Ọlọ́run bá ti fún yín ní ẹ jókòó ti nǹkan yín. Why must you be where Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún is, where they are doing olórí? Must you be there? Kò tiẹ̀ pé yín rárá. Majority of you adults in this abroad, for the past 5 years, jẹ́ ká rí mú mi. Echo, the Bawaya, Wama carry woof, Woshogun sing, the DU people, Woshogun sing. Who will go help? If you not really baby, if you did not really, if you didn't go there to go and do to fear, they will not come for you. They will not come for you. If you are a married woman and a king is eyeing you, you tell them you are married. You will tell them you are married. And if you are single, you will say, no, I don't want to do. Why they just possible just swallow pillow me to ready one? But you watch tán, you now come and be telling us they jazz you, they checking it come. We are not going to buy that story. And we are done and dusted. And we if it's a young person saying it, almost 20 something, I will buy almost 22, 21. It may be true. And you 50 something, and you 60, and you 40. Irọ́ lẹ̀ ń pa. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń wá. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti get ẹ̀ báyìí, you will not turn it. Ó ṣoògùn fún mi ni, ó fraud mi ni. We are not ready for that war. We are sick and we are tired. Ó ti pẹ́ ta ti ń gbọ́, àti tired. I know somebody, some of you, after leaving one king, you go and marry another king, go and marry again. Ṣé wọ́n fi king ṣe yín ni? They lọ wá simple people náà. Must you be with a king? And stay with simple people that are not kings. I can't see any gold though. I can't see any gold. Ìrí gold yẹn. So all those things, tender it. But I can assure you one thing. I am saying it with my full chest. There's no case. When I tell you there's no case, there's no case. Because ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó ti wọ́ láti ilẹ̀. Yes, the foundation is faulty. The foundation is faulty. The foundation is faulty. I thought, when I hear the story, I will understand. The way I will see it, the only thing she can use in telling me that this story, we can just look into her matter is maybe she should tender evidence of how she wired money to the king. She should tender those evidences. I wired this to the king. I wired this to the king. She should give it to her bloggers or anything. That's when, yes, at least in that one, I'll say, Kabiyesi, all this money they wire to you, can you tell us the reason for it? Agbogbo ama ganu sina. How am bi by? Ilé bàbá mi ní fìdí pọ̀tẹ́. O jókòó síbẹ̀. Inú kíní kan ní fọ̀. Inú courtroom mi, ama ganu sí. In this courtroom, if she can tender at least with all the millions she has mentioned, if she can tender even just 30 million out of it, 30 million or even 20 million receipt of I wire it to him. Not to K1, no. Not to àwọn ní chair o. Tó ṣe chair, not to àwọn chief o. To him. If she can tender it, if she has a case like that, she won't even be going to bloggers. She will have gone to EFCC. So, I beg to take my leave. Tomorrow is work. I love you all. And that's what I observed and took note of and said, no, I'm coming to share it with my people. You understand? It's not impressive that you people as women go out there to be disgracing us. Àwọn ọmọ tó ń dàgbà tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn, they should be able to learn good things from us. When we are not doing it right, we are ashamed of ourselves. And don't put your men into trouble. If you are not done and dusted with a man, you want to go with another, don't ruin the life of the one to work below. Don't. That is totally barbaric. You might catch up on every one of us. Mind you, those men are somebody's sons. Those men that you are ruining their life, they are somebody's sons. And you think orí ìyá tiwọn náà ò ní máa mú wọ náà? No, I will not take side with such things. I'm a woman, does not mean that I'm a feminist. When I need to support a woman, I will. When I'm saying the truth like this, it is. And Kabiyesi sir, ẹjọ́ sir, ẹ má bínú. I know I can't change Kabiyesi from doing what they do. But sir, ẹ má bínú. With due respect, sir, kí lẹ̀ ń wá kiri sir? Ẹ má bínú. When you marry a young woman, at least you should stay with young people. Do you understand? You now went to marry an older woman. Where we will all have sense is that if the king is the type that only marries old women, are you getting me? Then this queen, because it is said that she said to them that àwọn bíi márùn ni kábíyèsí ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí fún. Do you understand? And they are all old. Okay. But the king will not marry a young woman now. She's young. Are you getting me? So a lot of you that fall to this or into the arms of this king, many of you, nítorí pé ẹ ti rora yín pin ni. Mi ní parọ́ fún yín. Ẹ ti máa ń rora yín pé máa ń wò pé ta lẹ wá bọ́ sí lọ́wọ́ ọba ló kù. Ẹ máa mú ọba ń gbà mí, ẹ máa mú àwọn baálẹ̀ yẹn náà. Gbogbo àwọn baálẹ̀ yẹn, gbogbo wọn ló ní olórí nílùú òyìnbó. Ìkan ó ní ọba kan tí mo mọ̀ baálẹ̀ ni, ó ní Amẹ́ríkà, ó ní London, ó tún wá ní Amẹ́ríkà yẹn ó ní wọn bíi mẹ́ta ní different states, ó wá ní London inside and outside, ó tún wá ní Germany. Baálẹ̀, meanwhile first wife ó wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, so ó wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ní, so tí kábíyèsí yẹn bá ti ń bọ̀ ní ìlú òyìnbó á kọ́kọ́ stop ní Germany, Shanghai ni abá ti olórí gbogbo yín jẹ́ olórí ní ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó bí irú àwọn gbogbo life báyìí ó call for consent. Ẹ bá máa sọ ẹ máa ní ọkọ ọ̀rọ̀ is a lie. Many of you ẹ lọ́kọ ẹ rí ọkùnrin míì tó fẹ́ fẹ́ yín, but ẹ prefer kẹ́ jẹ́ olórí yẹn nítorí greed yín àti pé ẹ fẹ́ máa ṣe báyìí, ẹ fẹ́ máa jẹ́ pé olórí. Àwọn olórí, àwọn ìyàwó tó dẹ̀ close mọ́ wọ́n máa ń rí yín tán. They see everything, they gossip about you people. Wọ́n máa ń fi yín ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́, especially ẹ̀yin aráàlú òyìnbó tẹ́ ẹ máa lọ ń ganu sí ní Nàìjíríà. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ ní jẹ́ káwọn tó understand wọn, let them be the one with them. Ẹ lọ máa ganu sí níbẹ̀. Ẹ wá yá wa ní wọ́n ti lù yín jìbìtì òbó, wọ́n ti lè ní jìbìtì ara o. Anyway, àní ṣọ̀fọ̀ ẹ̀mí, àní ṣọ̀fọ̀ ara. Wọ́n ní eléyìí ni wọ́n pè ní ẹ fomi lù, pẹ̀lẹ́ tí ó dàbọ̀. Baálẹ̀ is not king go. Baálẹ̀, he has wife in olórí in Germany. He has inside and outside London. And he has in 3 different states in America. And he must chop all of them around. When he's traveling in the year, he go around and they don't see him more than that 3 weeks or 4 weeks that the Kabiyesi will do the Ajala travel. And you people are the ones. You people are and can I shock you people? It's even the women. Ṣé Jazzy tún nìyẹn? It's the women that will buy the Kabiyesi's ticket. Èmi ló kàn, èmi ló kàn, èmi ló kàn. A ní pé ẹlẹ́yà rọ̀bọ̀rékè nonsense. Wo Kabiyesi, jókòó táwọn ìyàwó yín, Queen Adenike. Oh, it was really nice talking to you. You are very age is not well, she must very matured. I didn't even know that she's that matured. I know the older sister, but I don't talk to her, but all the questions I asked are very simple now, and she didn't lie to me. She just told me, no, it's not that lady that chased me out of the no. If it's somebody else, akparo, and yes, the only thing she said is I came back when they have told me that I should my people of Jogabi, the kingdom, they want me back, and everybody said it's enough with my, and the king also wants me back, and I reconciled, and I know that Kabiyesi ti follow me. She said I know that Kabiyesi, but I'm back to my home. This is my kingdom. With confidence. So you know how Queen Elizabeth talks, my kingdom, Motiwo BCB. Tẹ́ ẹ bá sì lè ṣorogún pẹ̀lú ọmọ inú yín, kí lẹ̀ ń bá ká? Àwùsùbìláì. Àgbà ọ̀kọ́gbọ́n, age is not maturity. Mr. Miwa. You're welcome, sir. Àgbà ọ̀kọ́gbọ́n, sir. Nígbà tí mò ń bá olórí yẹn sọ, as young as she, come and see her commanding her words, choices of words like a queen, and very matured. No aggression, nothing. She comported herself and she receptive. She answered my questions. We don't know the ones that she's not ready to just say, Auntie, no, she didn't want to tell me in depth of why she left the king, but she cleared this woman and said no. Contrary to what was speculated, that she's the one that chased this queen, is the one that chased Queen Adenike with this estranged queen. She said no, that's not true. She said that's not true. That's what she said. Me and my husband. And if you see how she cherish her husband, kí lẹ̀yin náà wá kiri, èèyàn cherish ọkọ ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo yín. Bó bá jà, it's just for a bit. Kí lẹ̀ lọ wá kiri kọ́mọ inú yín wá máa rí yín fín. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin àgbàlagbà ẹ lọ wá ọkọ tí ẹ lọ pákó ẹ̀. Good night, everybody. Much love. See you all tomorrow. I appreciate everybody. Okay? Abi, people are typing. Type now. Type. Let me see. Type. Do you have any question for me? Type. Do you have any question for me? I don't know. Do you have any question for me? Oh, good night. I love you. Good night. Good night, everybody. No, any question? Okay, good night. Okay. Good night, everybody. Dada, Modupeola. I know some of you women don't like me being real. You don't like it. You want me to come for men, even when I do not see it that way. In this matter, my sincere judgment is that the two of them didn't do it right. It's their spouses that are victims. Àti A, àti B, àti Kábíyèsí o, àti ṣe dáadáa. And I have no pity like this for woman here. I'm sorry. I don't care how you people. I'm sorry about you people that know me. You know me. I always say as it is, and I ain't turning back. Ṣe dáadáa. Àwọn spouses àwọn ni mo pity. That's all. Bye bye, everybody. Good night. I love you. Good night, YouTubers. Love you. Love you.